ごきげんよう。優雅な昼下がりと参りましょうか。
Alright, sound check, sound check. Alright, sound check. There.
周囲の方々へのご挨拶を徹底しています。目白家では
Although the chat is not working, what the heck is going on? Anyway, yes, this is Tim Boy in time for another Umamusume English this time, not Japanese version, because I got a little bit of a surprise for those who look at my recent Extra Twitter posts. But anyway, I got 2 Chrono Genesis. It's on my phone, unfortunately, so I cannot pull out my phone and then cast it on my OBS screen. I can share the deets if I'm planning to read a character story. So, now that it's Friday, finally, so we can stream. You're doing this more than once, kid. You gotta stream daily. No, I still have work. I got the van done. So anyway, the event has ended. You dash towards your dreams, and Koga has not. Koga already finished the event story? Unfortunately not. Anyway, he is still with the data live. We'll have to set my settings a little bit. I'd say put it on 7, sound effects on 7, 10 for voices, commentary on 10, and then concert on 10. Okay. At least I have more emphasis on the storytelling and the immersion. So, now that the game is going on its 3rd honeymoon phase, aka the new banner, we have BYAIDE. Anyway, this is a very short looping clip, which, yes, I get it. We're getting most of the resources from the Japanese version, but previously Mihono Verban was the current 3D Derpy scout during the Dashing Towards Your Dreams event, but now we got Ryo Haihide, and that Umamusume will be succeeded with 2 variants, Tokai Teio and Mejiro McQueen. So to anticipate the event, story event in advance, I decided to go for story reading route. Yes, no surprise there. I'm not gonna do some gameplay, but I would like to do live reactions. But gotta be transformative, even if I just need to pause a little bit or do time breaks or snack breaks. But anyway, for anyone's wondering, I'm not gonna be a hit expert on this, but XP is already knowledgeable on researching Ryo Haihide. Unfortunately, you cannot see the details of the gacha mechanics. It's much like the DMM version, where DMM version, but you get to have expanded menu UI. I also set up the crop specifically for this version, things like the Steam version. Much like the DMM version, some parts you need to go to websites, Umamusume's news website, if you want to check the details of the gacha mechanics. Anyway, so Turf A, Medium A, and Long A. Alongside her main style is Base Chasers, I think? Yes, I think it's Base Chasers. So you can read these. I'm not sure if Ryo Haihide will be a tolerable medium to long distance Umamusume if you're focusing. She is focusing on base, so you'll still likely need more stamina on her, but sometimes gut stats is also useful on her, as she also has this passive but conditions favorable if the race course that she is in has good suffer heavy ground. Stamina to spare. This one decreases fatigue, basically decrease the stamina consumption at the early part of the race if she is on base chaser style. The refs, well, same thing, but she has to She has to run on a straight, meaning I guess on a straight line during the track, not curves. Basically where Umamusume will have to go counterclockwise or clockwise to go to the finish line. So this is useful if he was on long distance. Yeah. Base stats, however, 85, 93, 82, 93, 97. Take your pick. So, yeah. Yes, it's a little bit of a brief explanation on these support cards. I guess I'll focus on Mejiro Palmer's card. Base stats, however, on level 1, you can increase the effectiveness of friendship training as the standard. If you're going on career mode on any scenario, make sure to increase the bond points of your Umamusume, as well as supports from human characters or NPC Umas. Yes, those will be available down the line. This increases the effectiveness of friendship training, basically increases the multiplication stat on top of having 100%, like one time of that of friendship training. This stacks up by let's say 0.1, a tenth of the friendship bonus. This is useful if you want to boost your stats during a category of that training. Then this one increases specialty priority 5, which increases the frequency which the character participates at the preferred training type. So if you set Mejiro Palmer, for example, on guts training, she will have an increased chance of being active in that priority in that guts training. But this is useful if you have Mejiro Palmer at bond point 80 out of 100. This allows her to use her friendship bonus. Now you see here the unlocked stats. Mood effect, amplify the effect of mood when training together. This means the higher the Uma, the greater that bond you have with that Uma during training. The better the stat boost, skill hint, and chances of winning will get. This will amplify that in initial friendship gauge, which means at the start of the career, Mejiro Palmer will start at whatever this bonus will give her. Race bonus, increased stat gain from races. Race bonus is going to be useful in the upcoming Meikaju track, which now that I think of it, it didn't age well when I was playing in the Japanese version, so I didn't bother going back to that scenario after the introduction of the Grand Live scenario. Fan bonus, this is useful if you have skills preferable depending on the fan count. So far, I think it's only on the Grand Life scenario at the moment, from what I recall, but I think that would work. This is useful if you want to easily get out the fan count minimum requirement on G2 to G1 races. You'll need this because if you have your Umamusume, I would like to go to the next G1 race, please, and then you don't have enough fans to participate for your or the upcoming G1 race. That's it, rolling complete. I think it's not much of an obstacle. That is only if you're starting off in the game and then you need fan bonus to get to the race. Yeah, basically, the higher the fan bonus you get, the less likely that you're gonna need to race outside of the goal races. So to take note of the support effect. Power bonus, obviously increased power gain when training with Mejiro Palmer. Increase hint levels that you will gain through events. Basically, you need at least 5 levels of hint levels. The maximum being level max. Level max, basically you get, I think it's like 50%. I think it's like 40% of the hint, but it's at level 4. Yeah, I guess the higher the hints, the better, the more skills that you can get at the end of the career, or you can use skills you can add skills before going to a goal race. And then hint frequency, basically increase skill hints on how many times you'll see the same event of that particular support card, Mejiro Palmer. So this one unique perk, training effectiveness and initial counts will be raised if you have her to level 30. So I think it should be enough for base level. So good on her. Not gonna have enough time to look for these, but basically race courses for race stat boost on race courses if your Umamusume has these race courses for Nakayama and Hanshin. Early league if you're to increase to go for the front, slightly increase the ability to go to the front early race, basically trying to get to that position in a short amount of time. Front runner skill, make sure they have that. Fast pace, same goes, but it's only on the mid race front runner. So the difference is the execution. If the Umamusume that you're positioning in will need to go to the front run position early in the race, like a few hundred of meters after running away from the starting gate, then this skill can be used if you want to keep that pacing consistently, but that would cost stamina a little bit. And fast pace, this one is a bit efficient because it's mid race, but it will but if you have other Umamusume using other skills to try to not get to the front line, yeah, you will need this if you want to get to that, if you want to keep her position on the front runner for a consistent pace in the middle of the race. This one is a debuff, so increased fatigue basically increases stamina consumption for pace chasers in the middle of the race that will be targeted during the halfway or in the middle point of the race. Moxie, this is a buff. This reduces stamina consumption when on an uphill. So uphill is where your Umamusume will have to run up an incline. So gut stats will be emphasized for this skill if you have her on front run. Last but not least, sympathy. This increases performance when many runners share sympathetic cards. I wish I know what's that going to be. The card game DLCs are at a discount. I mean, go for it! Go for it if you want to support Backside! I already bought Switch and Steam versions, damn it. Carrier events, flavor text. It's up to you if you want to read all of this. Oh yeah, interestingly, the illustration. Pedro Valver is about to win, and then Taku Helios is behind her. So yeah, that's all for the support cards. This is I guess one 3-star Umamusume and one double SR card for now. SR card, I will have to read this individually, do I? I'll try to do that live card breakdown on Umamusume just a little bit, but yes, initial win 30% at level 45. That is if you maxed out this Itinerary card. Also on the highlights, use the skill, get skill hands for Vanguard Spirit, which I think I mentioned that. Vanguard Spirit, where is it? Oh, maybe it's included if you were to go to one of these events. I see. Traditions, Frontrunner Savvy. There it is. There's the Vanguard Spirit. Vanguard Spirit is useful if you want to maintain the lead. Basically, at the front to, basically at the pace chasers are the lead. I don't know. Yeah, I guess this is why the B-roll hinted that, oh, you can get the Vanguard Spirit. Yeah. Shall I roll this? I'm not rolling on this card, unfortunately. I'm waiting for that, double SR Kita-chan. Yeah. After doing a little live commentary on the Umamusume banners, I think Wrestler Organa is somewhat quicker than the banners. Pretty easy for the featured Umamusume, but for the support card, I have to explain that individually. So sometimes like this, at a count of 7 to 9, I guess 9 works. And then I also have to check for career events if I want to get hit, if I have to look for skill hints. So yeah, pretty good banner, but I recommend waiting for Blackshark Kita-chan. Look at this! Tokai, am I winning? Because I got 26,000 carats! Yes. I raced through that during this event story a lot of times, and I only ended up earning, let's see, I only ended up earning like 232,750. The support current is at 290. Yes, which is hard if I don't have the pickup Umamusume, in this case, Spechan. Funny story, Spechan already appeared after the event ended. Oh man, I'm a bit frustrated, but she could have joined the event early on. So this one, yeah, I have these so far. This I think I have like 5 3-star Umamusume, and the rest are press 3. Got like 7 2-star, and then the rest are 8. So yep, you know where I am now. I did not miss Beyond the Bourbon's banner, but unfortunately I'm gonna have to be quick if I were to do that live recording of Umamusume Heart Breakdown. So not much is going on, but there is Agnes Takion's Sparks training, Sparks research in the Japanese version. And then there's also Umamusume banner on Ines Fuji, the Hello New Island. But I did get Chrono Genesis twice, so I got a free 4-star upgrade on her. Nice. Done for? Oh yeah, I forgot. Legend races for El Condor Pasa and Special Week are over. Anyway, I think that should be it for now. Oh yeah, I should try out BYD's 4-chapter story, just so that I can get bonus carrots from her. So, unlike the Japanese version where I already where I just skip the story from time to time, and I pause halfway to the story arc 2 at chapter 1, even though there's a planned story chapter for arc 2 chapter 2. Arc 2 chapter 3 will be out in next week or so. The one with the Minecraft saga in Umamusume Japanese version. For English version, I think story chapter 1 will be starting off in story arc 1 chapter 1. So this is dedicated to the Mejiro McQueen. What kind of reminds me is that the story banner only defaults to the latest chapter instead of the one that you previously read. So Hajimari no Sing now, by the way. So this is more or less story reading, so you can expect me like, oh, I would like to pause a little bit. So anyway, expect me that I'm gonna be stating a bit of inaccuracies. Oh. Okay, I've got to side note a little bit. Apparently in Honkai Star Rail, there's a collaboration event with Fate Stay Night Unlimited Blade Works. I'm gonna have to retweet this one. Collaboration character, English voiceover special note. The collaboration characters have no English voice actors. You may switch to another language if preferred. Oh man, that is so lame. But then again, Fate series is notable in Japan until it got an English dub early on in the visual novel's life cycle. So, let's go for the main story. And I also had to set up special crops for this version because the jukebox, sparks, logs, carrier profile, agenda, item request, and menus. They're not as essential for streaming on OBS, so I only cropped the unnecessary space to stream at least the game portion and the menu. I might need a change in case if it will, if there's an ability to switch the vertical aspect ratio, but I guess it'll default for now on the I think it's 4:3 aspect ratio vertically, kind of like you're playing Umamusume on an iPad. So let's begin with the story, and I will have to remove the gameplay crop. So this is what it looks like. This is what it looks like in the Steam version, this new layout. And fortunately, the DMM version didn't get this expanded update. I wanted to use that, however. It's so cool. The Japanese version of the same game is region locked on Steam for obvious reasons. And unfortunately, if you happen to have Umamusume on the respective country that has a localized version, it's region locked for the English version. So, I think it's available on about 70 countries if I recall, except South Korea, Chinese speaking countries. So, yeah, that's a bit of a bummer. So anyway, starting off with the story anyway. Gosh, as much as I don't like to play with the Mejiros, there's gonna be a lot of Mejiro Umamusume down the line. Except, you already have Mejiro Ryan, so at least it's a start, but not my favorite, unfortunately. Although she did appear as a scenario link character in the latest Mujinto Yokozo Design Your Island scenario. So anyway, I will sometimes reference a lot of story plots later down the line in the Japanese version, but at least in story-wise, I have no idea. So, scenario-wise and gameplay-wise, I could spoil some for the, what I remember in the Japanese version. This is at 30 frames, by the way. There is no option to uncap this game to 60 frames, so don't expect a patch unless Cygames can optimize this game to be to have like a dynamic FPS scaler or slider for both mobile and console or PC. Fight to the swa! I'm not joking. More or less, I'm just commentating here. Well, not like the horse racing live commentator. But then again, yeah, she is inspired by Ogurika. I could imagine like Cinderella Gray as the one that inspired the anime series. Yep, I'm seeing a lot of NPC Umas playing down the line. And it's not even Daitako Helios behind her. Now she's using her unique skill. Increasing her speed during her during a turn. I think that is clockwise. Is this the end of her career? Alright, so the entire episode 1 is a video, or at least cinematic in-game cutscene. Now this is the in-game cutscene, story mode. The cinematic ones are the ones where camera's rolling and then you'll see scripted events are going, scripted movements. You can call me assistant trader. Can't you go any faster? Wait, you're too fast, McQueen! Ferocious crowd tightly packs the Nakayama race course stands. Mejiro, McQueen and I squeeze our way through the scores of cheering and fans as we head to the front. You wouldn't want to miss it for the world, aren't you? That case, shouldn't we just have kept watching from the stock box? Then why are we at the inside of the building when we're watching the live race? I do have the ability of increasing the FPS through lossless scaling, but nah, I wouldn't bother using it. I could use this off stream just for experimental purposes. Oh sheesh, come on! Sorry. Mejiro McQueen claps her hand with an emphatic grip and pulls her through the crowd. A final tug from McQueen. In that instant, the spectacle opens before us. Right on the map! This has got to be like Ogre's last race before Twinkle series. So she's already retired at this point. I'll never forget the marvel, the miracle that unfolded in front of her eyes today. Look. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, press the screenshot button. I think the Steam version might not need a screenshot button, but a bit convenient because pressing the F12 also does the same function. However, if you want to store past events conveniently, or you want to store it on the game's device, there is a limitation on the screenshot function. At least I experienced that in the mobile version. You can only have 120 pictures per device. So if you have your account playing Umamusume on another device, yeah, you can only store 120 pictures per device, not per account, fortunately. But you have to screenshot it just in case. Even though it's drawn for a mobile resolution. Oh, and the thing she's been slumping lately, people even started saying she was done for when she placed 11th in her last race. Was that referring to her last race? Oh no. Let me check. Is that referring to her last race in Cinderella? I bet it's going to be what's coming up in Cinderella Grave, last chapter. You know, the manga. Man, let me check the career. The real life Ogre Cup. Where can I find the race records? Ogre Cup's last win is on Aremakinen G1 at year 1990. So where is it? Where is it referring to? So in her last race, I think it's exclusive to the Twinkle series. So yeah, sorry for the late. Don't worry. Yeah, I just started skimming a little bit on Uma race records. You know, based on the reference. I just have to look for that came on this next time. I was looking on the wiki and I was like, oh my gosh, where can I find that? Where can I find the actual race record of that Umamusume? Alright, so our team chief trainer approaches us. This man has taught her everything she knew about being a trainer. A veteran of 30 years, he decided to make this his last race, however. He can't possibly retire now. Let's just listen to those cheers. I can imagine that would have been the finale for Umamusume Cinderella Grey. You know, the final chapter of the manga. Oh, we can see Mejiro McQueen a little bit. A crowd surpassing 100,000 chants the superstar's name. The same of the perfect job my mentor did preparing her for this race. It's all the proof I need to know that he's still so much yet to give.
Yeah, 俺はもう限界だよ。
Ah, no. So after Ogre's career, that's the last day for old trainer San here. Eh? And so I'm pushed on with a vigorous clap on the back. Everything I know, I learned during my 2 years as an assistant trainer for Team Sirius. I'm about to lose my guiding light, one that always there in times of weakness. That's the 1990 McQueen retirement race. Yeah, I thought the one that already lost like 11 place. Since this is the Twinkle Series race, I think already got.
サブトレーナーさんはちょっと頼りないですから逆にこの私が支えて差し上げますわ
Since race records already exist, I mean, you can expect how Umamusume Cinderella Grey will try to visualize or dramatize the race event through the form of anime episodes. Is it going to be as powerful as the one that we get to see in the actual horse race? So, a deep crimson falls upon the turf of Nakayama Racecourse. That's the end of the chapter. So, Cinderella Grey Season 1 ended right about her halfway point, so that Tenno Sho Autumn was a good call-up point. Okay. Second core, yes. Second core will broadcast starting October, so we got 3 more months to wait for the next core of Cinderella Grey. While for the manga readers, we got the upcoming last chapter later this month, so that's a perfect treat. So where did everyone go? Well, welcome to the first day as Trader-san, Mariayama. The day after Outer Bakinen, Team Series embarks on a new chapter. What do you mean the team will be disbanded? Beginning with a shock. There's no way Mejiro will be this good as like, what do you mean? What do you mean he's getting disbanded? Oh yeah, the music. It's so funny to replay that. I mean, I thought it was going to be something jockey, but why did it sound like a bit uppity fun or something? Oh, it's much like creating your own club. Much like creating your own club, you need a minimum number of members to form a team. 5 in this case. How could everyone be so cold? Let's calm down to start. It's a good thing I have a Steam recording ready. That's nice. The disbandment immediate? Oh, it's not immediate, but there is a grace period, so maybe we get like 7 days until we get the minimum Uma count. So time is at the essence. Again, why is this background music needed? I'm pretty sure Mejiro agreed with her high charisma and Mejiro lineage. I think some members will like her story more. 未勝利の方でも大歓迎。Come join our school idol club, Mejiro-san. I mean, McQueen-san. 取れたての人参がお買い得ですわよ。しかも今ならもれなくチームシリウスのメンバーになれる特典ですわ。さあそこのあなたいかがです？ Hey, hold on. Come on, come get your firstly pick carrots here, there. Gee. They're here for carrots, but not how do you say this? Not some standard exports. McQueen got Sachi Senpai, all of her club members graduated or left, leaving them alone. Yes. I mean, at least her bearing the Mejiro family name. Come on. I mean, at least join her club. She has high charisma.
どうして一人も希望者が現れないんですの？この私が勧誘してるというのに。
Well, consider the optics. A team run by a newbie trader just lost. Hold on. Okay, so wait, what is it? I forgot the previous one. Hey, you there? What say you? What say you? The last part. I missed that. Why isn't there a single taker? Don't they know who's soliciting them? Well, yes, consider the optics. This is a team run by a newbie trainer that just lost all of its members. In this case, female trainer-san is the new kid on the block, and she just started becoming the full-fledged trainer of Trace Academy.
何冷静に分析してますの？もっと危機感を持ってくださいまし。
Well, I'm just as worried as you are. The old man trusted her to take care of his team, so she cannot let him down. But as it stands, I'm just gonna switch to first person. As it stands, I don't think there's methods that will get us any shiny-eyed new recruits. We need a new strategy. We need to focus on making this a team that anyone would want to join. At any rate, why don't we give our minds a break for now and get some training in? Solo career mode, I guess. Well, in this case, if you're a trader with only one woman you can train, it's basically like you're exploring story mode in career mode. Our first goal is to win these Haru Tenno show at the end of April. The 3.2 kilometer race will be a serious test of endurance. I decided to work on improving her form to draw out her best performance. Man, another side note. What is up with Honkai Star Rail? Going for the raffle of Painon trailer and picked the one that had the inappropriate username. Anyway, so yeah, I saw the announcement on Honkai Star Rail's how do you say it? The Paibon repost trailer event. It was like, what? Who did they disqualify that user? Turns out the inappropriate one, the Sad Loser app. I'm not gonna say that because it's like a bundle of sticks, but you get the idea of what that username put. And then Honkai Star Rail announced that winner on front of Actor Twitter's asshole. So, I guess side note over. This is just funny. So anyway, coming at that corner, try to shift more energy into your left leg. Imagine kicking away the ground with your left foot. So, focus on that for another 3 laps. We'll call it a day after that. That is an equivalent of 3.6 kilometers? Still not used to this form, so we need to be careful not to strain your legs. I can assume the racetrack is like 2.4 kilometers, so having her to do 3 laps, that would make it 7.2 kilometers total. So let me know if you have any objections, okay? I don't want to force you to do things you disagree with. Given that Mejiro McQueen is already capable of running at long distance, yes, I think that lunch shouldn't be overbearing. Speaking as if to reassure me, Mejiro McQueen takes the track once more. Despite it all, I still sense a tinge of dissatisfaction. I wonder why. She doesn't seem that convinced. I mean, we gotta convince her it's a passionate thing to race around the track. Is my instruction what's lacking? Or is it just a matter of building trust? Oh, we gotta do that Nakayoshi training. We still have recruiting to worry about. This has turned into some ordeal. Won't stop me though. I give myself a good slap in the cheeks and shift my gaze back to McQueen. Alright, you go girl. Continue. Alright, so this follows up with the Kyoto tour, 3.2 kilometers, right outer. If you're wondering, yes, since Mejiro, you can choose any Uma to race on story races, but if you have a particular Umamusume with this on the screen, then you can get the mood becomes great. So yeah, do take note of that if you're starting off in the game and then you have low powered Umas. By this point, I already have like C to B rated C to B ranked Umas, so this is easy for me to do. Plus, with my experience playing this game in the Japanese version, of course you're gonna see me. Of course you're likely to see, oh, I completed all of the races. So anyway, continuing on with the main story. The McQueen and the Tenosho. Well, in this case, Haruten. McQueen and I continue to split our time between recruitment and training. However, our search for new team members bears no fruit, and McQueen remains the sole member of Sirius. While that's a problem in and of itself, it's the least of my worries. McQueen has been going out late at night to train alone on an empty track. As I expected, she clearly isn't satisfied with the regiments I prepared. Maybe settle down with the kilometer laps? Haruten no Sho is fast approaching, however, the extra strain poses a risk. Should I tell her she needs to stop, or accept the risk and make sessions more rigorous? If you were a trainer, son, other than retiring trainer, son, I would like to set some limits. So, what do? The old man would have known exactly what to say. If only he could help me. Next day, I head to the office to prepare for training. There I found McQueen waiting with the unexpected company. That's Mejiro Ryan. Could it be a new recruit? No! That's her dear sister, Mejiro Ryan. How come the new trainer didn't know? You're training with a Mejiro Uma. Of course you'll be seeing other Umamusume with Mejiro on the name. So you're not joining in on the conversation. You cheeky jealous! It appears to be something secrecy, so Ryan insisted that it be just be the two of you. You sly! You sly! I mean... So, have some potential teammates to recruit. Why that smug? There's no way McQueen would be this smug just because she's the sole member of Team Sirius. I mean, come on, count Trader-san in, and then you get 2 members. Well, of course you'll need 5 plus 1. I mean, it's the logic. You're not being playful, are you? Are you mad? There's no way. And she left. That's just it. She's jealous. Yeah, buddy. So, what's this important conversation? Oh. Yeah, that's what I noticed. Is it about her nighttime sessions? And yeah, come to think of it, that that's how it
ちょっと
happened.
頼りないけど
A bit
ウマ娘のことを
unreliable,
よく
but
見ていて
always looking out
誠
for
実に
me.
寄り添ってくれる人
Hey,
マ
come
ックイーン
on.
はトレーナーさんのことをいつもそんな風に言ってるんですよ
That's how she always describes you.
どんなことが
She
あっ
even
て
said
も
that she'll stay with you
私は
until the
最後まで
end.
ついていこうと
Saigo
思ってるっ
made.
て
Well, that is until the end of her career, that is. Really? Yeah, I thought she didn't trust me after all. I thought she was training alone because she was unsatisfied with my training.
とんでもない
Not
もう信頼しまくりです
not that.
ただ
I mean,
そんなトレーナーさんに
I mean,
隠
it
れ
is
てでも無
normal
理
for
を
a
してし
trainer
まう
son
理
to
由が
have some
天皇
doubts.
賞にはあるんです私たちメジロ家の馬娘は
When a race plays through our strings, a Mejiro is expected to win it. What if you have two? What if you have two fellow Mejiros racing in the same field?
天皇賞での勝利を期待されました
Would it make
そして
either the two of
メジ
them
ロ家の
to
大黒
beat
柱で
each
ある
other?
おばあ様とおじい様の思い出のレースすごく特別なも
Of
のなん
course, what
で
it
す
means to be
幼い
proud
頃から
by
天皇賞で勝つ
racing
こ
at
とを期待され
Tenosho.
続けたマックイーンは 人一
Currently,
倍
there
その責任を背
currently
負い込ん
even
じゃっ
in
て
real life, there are two Tenoshos to participate. So that's why she's been training herself every night.
不安なんだと思い
The
ます
Haruten is
天皇
long
賞で
distance
勝利するというプレッ
3.2.
シャーに加えて
Akiten
最近は
is
チームも大変になっちゃって
Akiten is the medium
マ
distance
ックイ
one.
ーン真面目な性格だから責任も感じてるんだと思いますそれで
Oh yeah, so Tenosho is 2 kilometers. What about the Umamusume version of that racetrack? Wait, come on. I can check a little bit on Game Dota. So Tenosho. I forgot that Game Dota's website is having a hiccup. Tenosho, yeah, 110 is at 3.2 kilometers, Autumn's at 2 kilometers. Yep. I almost got it wrong. She's putting up a tough front. Maybe extra training is her way to try to
だ
cope.
から無理しすぎる
Well,
前に
at least
マックイーンのこと
at least until we get
ト
new
レーナーさ
members,
んか
that
ら
is.
ちゃんと話せばマックイーンは絶対に聞き入れてくれると思いますから
Okay, makasete. Gosh, just what I've been doing all this time. Well, all I did was move up ranks a bit. I can't believe I let that cloud my vision. Thank you, Ryan. You've helped me refocus what's really important.
どういたしまして
At least there's that one panel combo that Ryan would like to have girly hairstyle, but McQueen insisted that you're already as cute as this. Oh, that was an hour ago. Side note again. It's about Wrestler Red and White, so you can request a digital code by completing the link below. Choose the correct legion, codes or region lock successful. You'll receive a full certain launch. We cannot accept provide. Eh? Oh, it's for content creators who like to review Atelier, Wrestler Red and White. And there's also a Ryzen Secret Trilogy DX, but the Switch version is out of my options because the Ryzen Secret Trilogy DX Switch version only has Japanese, Chinese, and Korean. Overseas version, however, will still get the English version, but yeah, I don't think I don't think my Nintendo account is able to get that. So let's see, both used to be 3.2 kilometers, but they toned down the autumn version to make it more accessible, thus turning it into medium distance in the game. Though I could imagine they could add Akitenosho in the game for historical purposes, but I guess that wouldn't work, considering one of the Umamusume is likely raced at the Akitenosho at one time. So yeah, side note over. I will check a little bit on Ryzen Secret Trilogy sometime after the stream. So, first steps to glory, and then you get Mejiro McQueen and her band. What would happen? I decided to head to the academy track that evening to speak to McQueen. Along the way,
トレーナーさん、やっと見つけました。
Doesn't I still awake at this hour?
進展がありましたので、早めにお伝えしようと思いました。
Is it 7 days? How long is it?
まずはご安心ください。上半期いっぱい、6月末に
Oh,
待
okay.
ってもらえることになりました。
Wait, that's a long grace period.
馬娘がレースに集中できることが最優先事項ですから。
Remind you, Tasuna reminds you summer training begins at late May. Summer training begins at early July. I'm relieved. That means we can forget about recruitment issues for now.
いえ、私
Well,
はただの
you
伝
still
言
have
で
to
すから。
find other,
でも、よかった
you
で
still have
す
to
ね。
find new team members
まずは
before,
春の天皇賞。
before the end of
頑張ってください。
the June. The track is empty at this time of night. Most Umamusume are already in bed. But that's not stopping McQueen. How many nights has it been now? However, it's plain to see that the overwork has taken a toll on her form. Both upper and lower balance are off. I would hate to see all this ineffective training lead to an injury just before Harute no Sho. McQueen! The very moment McQueen wavers and falls to the ground, bits of cloud of dirt. No, McQueen! Got to drag her to bed. Yeah, this happens. Alright, how are you feeling? Sometimes the illustrations does move,
どうして
does animate, akin to Bruce's Connect Redive. We're indeed fear, Marie. You should lie back down. Seems you have a fever. Yeah, it's more likely due to the cause that she's been running around the track every night. So, it's not normal for her to
はしゃぎ回
race
った後
around
に
tracks
よく
every
熱を出
day.
していたことを思い出しますわ。
You push
そう
yourself
み
too
たい
hard.
ですわね。って気づいていましたの？私が自主トレしていることを。
Yes, and I had planned to confront you about it tonight.
そうですか。そういうところの花は
So today you share the same voice actress? Yes, I already know this.
自主トレをやめろとおっしゃいたいのですね。
Well, I can't have you overdoing it
このような集体を晒してし
now.
まった以上、私には何も言えませんわ。
Gotta be honest,
あ
that
なたの指示に従
that
いま
looks
す。
like a very good looks like a very good animated illustration. Alright, so I can't have you overdoing it now. Consider Raul, you have my word. Then you're officially banned from trading at night. But in exchange, let me be here for you. Open up to me. Heart to heart! Let me help you realize your dream of winning
どうして
Tenosho.
そのこと。
To win either at spring or fall Tenosho.
内緒話ってそのことでしたの。相変わらずおせっかいなんですから。けど、
Mm-hmm.
いいんですの？本気で私の手伝いをするということは、目白家の使命を共に背負うということ。トレーナーさんにその覚悟はありますの？
Of course.
私とその一心同体のような関係になる覚悟が。
Well, you know it.
その迷いのない返事、サブトレーナーの頃から変わらないですわね。いつだって私たちのことを一番に優先
Always
して
putting us first. Well, it's just you. Plus Mejiro Ryan, who is not planning to join Team Series at the moment.
トレーナーさんにとことん
That would be
わがまま言
too
わせていただきます。
charismatic if we were to get two Mejiros in the
絶対
same
に勝ちますわよ。
team. Alright, let's do this together. If it was a 4K upscaled, I would not be able to see some artifacts. I'd watch Uma season 2 episode 3 Factory 3. Oh yeah. Man, I wish I could continue I think I paused at season 2, episode 8, where Teio and McQueen were trying to clear Rice Shower's arc. Let's see. There are 2 concerts for this one. There are 2 concerts, by the way. One episode 6 and one at episode 14. Huh. Okay, that would be a good start. Since it's already like 55 minutes into the stream, I mean, I can cover 1 chapter for this one, but the chapter 2 one, give me until next week because I haven't cleared out, Rice Showers chapter. So, chapter 6 in should have finished. You're missing out. I mean, Rice Showers chapter though. The one where Teio, the one where Team Speaker tried to capture Rice Shower. That part, I don't know, it's funny to see that. Even the lore of Rice Shower is pretty good. Like, she wins the race at the exchange of stealing the crowds of 2 respective Umamusume. Then fans booed on her, even though she got the win. She turned down on herself, but she has to cheer up on that in the anime season 2. We're gonna get this in the next story chapter. It's just more detailed in the game than the one in the anime. So as Haruto no Show draws ever closer, Mejiro McQueen's training regimen intensifies. Oh dear. Don't overdo my queen! Well, you don't want to spoil it for IRL counterparts then. I think it's expected. I mean, it's just how the lore accuracy. It does look like a little more wouldn't hurt today. I'll let her do as she wishes. Alright, let's have another try then. Strangely enough, this feels as if McQueen and I are truly training together for the first time since I took over the team. I suppose it helps to share a singular goal to work towards. And you betcha! Hello, Ryan! Mejiro Ryan smiles brightly like a weight's been lifted off her shoulders. If you were to unlock Mejiro Ryan's unique skill animation, of course she's using dumbbells. that's the muscle aesthetic that she has. At least Mejiro Ryan keeps her standing out of the other Mejiro Umas. McQueen's improved mood is without a doubt thanks to Ryan's advice. Well, no shit, Sherlock. Dang it. Sorry. I imagine Ryan will be participating at Haruto no Show. Right, so as Haruto no Show is shaping up to be a race we won't soon forget, I need to make sure McQueen's on top condition. Yep, ample stamina, just so that she can finish Haruto no Show. The next few days fly in by in a flash. The day of the Haruto no Show is upon us. Now, for those wondering if you're watching this as a stream VOD, you'll know I'll likely refer to the original names in the Japanese version. So if it's spring or autumn, I'm likely going to refer as Haru or Aki, for obvious reasons. Right, so we're now at the stage room. She's on a racing outfit. What do you think of eating after you win? We're going for dinner after this? Oh yeah, it's Kyoto cuisine. That kind of reminds me, Harutenno shows race courses in Kyoto then.
緊張をほぐすの下手くそすぎません
Seems that way. Not the usual cheerleading trader style that you would expect, McQueen, but at least a more observant one.
気が抜けてしまったのではと心配になってしまいますわ
At times like this, like that, I wish I had my mentor's sociable personality. I may not be very good at helping my trainee relax, but I'll cheer you on twice as loud as I
そう
can.
してくださいませ夢はもう手の届く位置にありますあとは全力で掴みに行くだけ
Sachi's the one going out. Good luck
必
out
ず
there,
勝ってまい
McQueen.
りますわ
Sachi said bye, good luck! Is it live show already? No, it's actually in-game. It's actually the cinematic cutscene. Most of them are generic Umas except Mejiro Ryan behind her. I wish I could do commentaries. I wish I could do the horse racing commentator style voice, but I'm not good at trying to pack up the pace with the competitors racing to the last 400 meters. You're not going to overtake me, Ryan. Oh, she's using her unique skill, boosting her speed at the last 400 meters. That's right. That's right, ladies. She's on the last part. Got over there. God, Trader Sans shouts Mejiro McQueen! Even though there's like two Mejiros in the same racetrack. 100 meters! And she got first place! Personally, don't like the blood devices for the latter parts of Season 3, but it's still more enjoyable than Season 1. You just read it, just read the field, you'll get the comment just fine. So, as expected for Mejiro Ryan, she takes the L actually, and yeah, story went well as expected. That race was stunning, congratulations! McQueen? Nico. I like to substitute that with Steam screenshot for now. Although it's not going to be 4K because the maximum rendering resolution is at 1080p. Hagu! This is likely her first time winning a G1 race at long distance. I was not expecting such a resounding display of joy. Yeah, from the ever demure McQueen. Gotta have to search a little bit. Demure, reserved, modest, and shy. Okay. I guess they pick up some of the lines from the thesaurus. It's clear just how much she meant to. It's just clear how much the race meant to her and why she felt so much pressure to win it. Even if it means sacrificing major family member to be on second place, but hey, still win. So in IRL of the Harutenno show, Ryan got 4th this time. Oh, okay.
はしゃいでしまってでもそれほどの結果なんですものそしてこの結果を出すことができたのはトレーナーさんのおかげですたった一人のメンバーのために尽くしていただいて本当に感謝していますわ
Okay, I'm the one who should be doing all the thinking. You place all your faith on a newbie trader like me and deliver the amazing win. Hard to say that to her now. She would probably scold me for lack of self-confidence. Amazing win for Team Serious! Kinda weird that the autoplay for Umamusume is inherited in Princess Connect 3 Dive, but a bit faster. so I didn't have enough time to read what's in the note. Read what's in the notes, the dialogue boxes. Now this will be reduced because, well, it's Next Frontier! Yes! I can predict that thanks to that intro. So basically Next Frontier, but you place Mejiro McQueen as the center of the live, winning live. So obviously I'll have to reduce the volume. I mean, pretty cool though. This is the first time I have to check winning live on Steam, and so far the effects are mostly the same as if you're watching it on mobile, but you get the benefit of seeing on a larger screen. In this case, I am watching it on a 16-inch portable monitor. That would be a good idea if I can watch it in watch it at 24 to 27-inch monitor. Then I might get some cinematics. I doubt those NPC Umas have vocals for this winning live, but I think in this case they pre-selected the vocals for this story version of Next Frontier. Begin my grand voyage. What's kind of interesting is that the subtitles for most of the songs, at least on the short versions, I think the lyrics are trying to fit in both the Japanese syllables and the English syllables to the song. So if you were to read the subtitles and then play along the beats of the song, I think you might be able to see it's actually kind of fits in with the both meaning of the song as well as the rhythm of the song. Oh dear. Story season smooth sailing. Who knew this would happen? Few days have passed since McQueen's remarkable victory at the 110 Osho. Our little team of one has grown at last. Oh, those fiends! You're in front of a Mejiro! What the sheesh? What the sheesh? Okay, side note again. I saw Gloco's video. He tried to Umamusume. My god. Wow. Okay, I'm just gonna share it. Where is it? So on this one, gosh dang it. Yep, as expected for Umamusume to be popular worldwide, even if it's like, even if the game is like 4 years old at this point. So, Otto. Nakchan has voiced one of the Umamumas. Not sure if it's this episode though. I think if I recall, I think it's in the character episode that I covered. Wait, I think it's in one of. I think Nakchan voiced one of the background Umas in one of the character stories that I streamed early in the game. Seems like they're all drawn by your performance, McQueen. Of course, she is first place. That's the winning live. 6 furlongs and neat 80 seconds. No complaints here.
これが春の天皇賞を勝利した足。もういい加減にしてくださいませ。ですけど、
guess the brave shot is probably due to how strong her legs are. Just so that she can prepare for Aki 10. Well, we owe it all to your victory at the Haru 10 Osho.
結果を出すというのはこんなにも大きな影響を及ぼすものなのですね。とにかくチームとして正式に認められるまであと一歩ですわ。
That checks out 6 furlong training in the wood chip.
教えてもらっていいですか？もちろん構いませんわ。
Well, I guess all it takes to inspire her Umamusume Kohai to,
あれには
you know, be like her.
お見せしますわね。
Oh!
マックイーン、お腹空いたんで人参ケーキおごって。
That's not me, I swear.
かしこまりましたわ。
That's not me, I swear.
誰ですの？どさくさに紛れてたかろうとするのは。
私。
Oh, that's it. Yeah, McQueen.
ゴールドシップさん。
An acquaintance of
知り
yours?
合いと言いますか、なぜかよく絡んでくる相手と言いますか。
No swear. For those who don't know, Gold Ship is... Let me check. Well-known trickster. Yes, she's the one who caused the 12 billion yen incident, but that is on that is on the BMW OVA episode. Gold Ship's Blackshark, by the way, is Mejiro McQueen. So, expect some comedy with those two. McQueen's quirky grandson. So, yes, IRL Mejiro McQueen gave birth to child, and then that child eventually we got Gold Chip. I don't have I don't know the related terms for the related horse terms for family lines, so yeah, I could be wrong on this one, but yeah, I think I already recall McQueen being the grandfather to Gold Ship. Yes, Gold Ship's only great because McQueen's recessive traits passed on. Oh man, I almost forgot. Even if I did read a little bit on the Umamusume lineage. What kind of firing is hiding?
だからもっとお前の凄さを見てやろうと思ってこうして訪ねてきたわけ。
別に見るのは構いませんけど、邪魔はしないでくださいませ。
Right.
オッケー。おとなしく見てるだけだから安心しろって。
You know, Gold Chip's intention is to fool around, but at the same time also flex in G1 races.
やりやすいわよ。
Yarimasen wayo. But then the localization team goes on with, oh, for the love of God! I mean, 3 goddesses. You've done another practices. Well, Gold Chip has a point. You did just finish a big race after all. And you eventually got Gold Chip right beside you.
次のレースのことも見据えておかないとですよね。天皇賞を勝ったと言っても私のレースはまだまだ続きますもの。
へえ、目標を達成したってのにやる気十分みたいだな。
当然ですわ。目白家の栄誉はいくつあっても困るものではありません。それに私にはこのチームを盛り上げていくという義務がありますから。
Well then, so far... 真面
目ですわよ。ふざけるような空気ではなかったでしょう。
No way Gold Ship would see this. I think she said yaru wake nayo.
真面目かよ。
You're serious, but then they just change it to try hard. What is this? Oh, well.
でもマクイーンがまだまだ走る気満々で安心したぜ。
There she be dancing.
私もこのチームに入る。新メンバーの合流だ。大いに任せるぜ。
Well, because of family because of family lineage, Goldship has joined Team Sirius because Mejiro McQueen. I'm the sad you've got a new member starting now. What is this? It's not like an RPG where you don't have to announce this. The game will notify me. Oh, new member has joined your party. McQueen's efforts have caught the eyes of many far and wide, and thanks to that, the team will be disbanded.
おめでとう。何のことかわかんないけど。
本当に大丈夫ですの？このチーム。
Yes, I think they're going for either fit in the English syllables to the Japanese syllables, or so. Oh come on, I forgot this was on autoplay. So, but Goldship said, "Majime kayo." Try hard, close to that. Yes, trying too hard, try hard. While she has a point that the team was assembled haphazardly, I genuinely believe that will be home to true stars because Sirius has Mejiro McQueen as the guiding light. Of course.
さあ、チームマクイーンの船出だ。
Hey, at least IRL, Mejiro McQueen and Goldship are related, right? What could go wrong?
見えてきましたわ。あの島がメジロ家の別荘ですの。
There's no way we're living on a private
だ
island.
ったら遠慮なく穴掘りまくって財布を破壊できるな。島を破壊しないでくださいませ。
So the team's taking advantage of summer break to conduct a training camp. Mejiro McQueen was able to negotiate the use of her family's private island for us, however...
マジで無人島じゃん。遊びたい
I can't believe it.
もう遊びに来たわけじゃないんですのよ。
Oh, try as you might. I can't see that the virus doesn't lend itself to the idea, though. When are we taking these on the first day?
トレーナーさんまでそんなこと言って。
Well then,
ねえ、私たちまで
Mejiro Dover and Mejiro Ryan. Eventually regular Dover will be playable. Ryan's already available if you start the game. And, yep, kinda looks like Sensei UP, but...
マックイーンとトレーナーさんから直々のお誘いだし。
although Nanana Nakagawa of Umamusume has got to be Zeno Robroy. Well, welcome aboard, all two other Mejiro members. Welcome.
よろしくお願いします。
Guess we can use the private island for ourselves. So Team Sears surgery cap begins with 2 extra Mejiros.
もう一周しますわよ。
マックイーン、もっとスピード上げないと私が先に行っちゃ
Yep,
うよ。
does play like Princess Connect
する
Redive.
のは私の
Wait,
役割
who
です
brought our watermelon?
ほらほら、ドーベルももっと飛ばせるでしょ。
she's not
だって
she's not
走りに集中
she's
で
not
きない
using her full effort
視
to
線が気になるって
race
いうか
against the 2 other
何も
Mejiros.
ないって。ドーベルは可愛いし、そんなお世辞とかいらないし、可愛くないのは自分が一番分かってるから。
Sorry for the short break, but I almost got a screenshot of Mejiro Ryan complimenting the Dover. Oh yeah, really? Yes. Mejiro Dover, the real life horse one. Where is it? God, I'm gonna have to rely on the wiki. Really? See how you're all run. Oh no. So the IRL Major Lenovo is apparently a mayor. Yeah, that kind of fits her. Considering that she's considering the personality that she has. What if she becomes playable?
ゴールドシップさん、何をやってますの。海でトレーニングっつったらこの学校だろ。
Why bring a watermelon then?
ここはみっちり体を鍛え上げねえとな。みっちり遊ぶようにしか見えませんわ。よーし、ここから一気に加速。
Let's go!
待ってください。飛ばしすぎです。
No, the alarm clock! Me now it's gotta sama this.
張り切りすぎちゃいました。まだ合宿初日なのに。
It has to be Gold Ship, right? Gold Ship running behind the other regionals. Yep, she's horsing around. There goes her trademark, guys. Just a little before the camp started, Major McQueen ran into the Takarazuka Kinen, the final major race of the year's first half. She was the favorite to win, but despite her best effort, she came second to a soaring Major Ryan. That did happen? Wait, following... Oh, her record is at G2 Sankei Osaka High. Well, I guess not every not every race is actually happen in real life, but she did get a bonus win at the Takarazuka Kinen. Although she lost to Major Ryan. Let's check out that a little bit. So, right, Major Ryan. Netkiba, that did happen. Okay, that did happen. June 9, 1991, G1 Takarazuka Kinen. Okay, that makes sense. Pretty sure we established accessory on the right is cold. Right ear is cold, left ear is mirror. Yeah, I almost got close. I almost forgot. Apparently, there's already someone who posted it on the extra Twitter about the distinguish of the gender of the horses, where they're based on. So, I got into that. I just forgot to distinguish what the terms are for between colt and mare. So it did happen. Major Ryan took first place. And that beat Umamusume. Wait, are those temporary members that we recruited for Team Serious?
慕ってもらえるっていうのはちゃんと理由があってこそなんだから。
Major McQueen got second place at Takarazuka Kinen. Yep, that makes sense. が褒められるとなんだか私も嬉しくなっちゃうんだ。よし、そんな大人気のマックイーンに次も勝てるように追加で走ってこよっと。And she ran off again. You would want to take off your older sister. Time flies when you're running fast, and before you know it, the sun begins to set. And I guess alone time with McQueen, huh? Trainer-san. Something wrong? Everyone else has gone inside.
ちょっとメンバーのことを考えてましたの。一度はもぬけの殻になった。
Come to think of it, I think those temporary Umas, they're placeholder members until we get the actual members for Team Serious. Let's see. There are exceptions, but otherwise you can also figure out their track and field clones, paths for colts, bloomers for fillies or mares. That was, oh yeah, visual perception by mistake. Right, so you set a fire in their hearts, kind of like how Oguri Cup inspired us. And with that, Oguri Cup inspired Major McQueen to start her career.
チームとしての形を保つことはできましたが、トレーナーさん、私に
Make
は
me realize
新た
I have
に
more
すべ
than
き
what
こ
I
とが
want
で
to
きました。
accomplish. 例え
期
ば
待してくださる皆さんに愛想をつかされぬよう、これからも走り続けることですわ。
So, even more striking than Mejiro McQueen's smile is the determination gleaming in her eyes. And I'm expecting great things from you,
任せてください
McQueen.
ませ。
Well, this is going to be easy. Well, what's interesting is that the Gold Ship didn't even bother doing some bullies during that solo moment. So, yeah, not so deserted at all. Next one is the Kyoto Turf, 2.4 kilometers, Kyoto Daishoten. Let's see, based on that. Kyoto Daishoten, let's see. Oh, you can show more. Why didn't I think of that? Kyoto Daishoten, the one where McQueen raced in, it's based on the October 6, 1991. So, yeah. Yeah, I just spoiled myself just by looking a little bit on the IRL horses race records. As usual, get Mejiro McQueen, instant boost to great. But you have other Uma, however, it's on normal. So be careful if you're going for not Mejiro McQueen during the story races. But I don't think it's going to be that. I don't think it's gonna be that disadvantage. It's just that the Mejiro McQueen that you're going to use her will be likely a guaranteed win, depending if you have her high wit skills or high wits with skills on her. Other than that, I don't think it's like I don't think it's like I think it's like a fixed race. Rather, it will give you like a slight chance to get first place. So, Autumn's first race arrives and Mejiro McQueen comfortably places in first in the Kyoto Daishoten. With each new race she runs, she still earns greater respect and admiration.
すっげー、この本にもあの本にもその本にもマックイーンのことが載ってるぞ。
ここまで持ち上げられるとは。
Well, we are at the shopping district. Shotengai.
あ、メジョマッキーンだ。握手してください。
Mejiro Oh, okay.
あ、メジョマッキーンだ。握手してください。
Well, at least Onesan is here to shake your hands, young boy.
よろしいですわよ。あとメジロマックイーンですわ。
こんな小さな子にも知られてるんだな。よ、スターウマ娘。
もう嫌かしらやめてくださいませ。
僕
ゆえに
次のレースもメジョマッキーンのことを応援するから
Mejiro
頑張ってください。
ありがとうございます。必ず勝利いたしますわね。
Don't worry, I screenshot gold chips
です
and
わ。
Pedro face.
バイバイ。
Alright,
さようなら。
alright, boy.
思っていた以上に評判というのは膨らんでいくものですのね。
I mean, you are already this popular at this point, and
あまりに周り
you
が
already
騒ぐから
inspired the
ビビっちまった
kids.
か。
そんなわけありませんわ。メジロ家の馬娘として常に胸を張っていますもの。
Aww.
まあ別にビビってもいいんじゃねえのって思う。
She didn't care.
もう適当なことを言わないでください。
Mejiro
おはようござい
McQueen.
ます。
Yeah, that is true. Morning,
マックイーンさん、聞い
McQueen.
てください。またまた移籍を希望する馬娘が増えたんですよ。
京
Oh.
都大商店の後からひっきりなしですわね。
Well, it's because you're getting more fans. Thanks to you getting first
次に
place.
出走する
First,
秋の天
of
皇
course,
賞
I
を勝つと
expected you'll be
春は
seeing
2連覇って
a
いう
lot
大
of
記録になるんですよ
Umamusume
ね。
in the academy.
今よりも
Fun
っと
for
メ
the
ンバーが増えます
Mejiro.
ね。
もうあくまで勝ったら
She can
の
only
話ですわ
pick
よ。
like a minimum of 5 members just to consider as a club. No wonder everyone's so excited. You're showing no signs of slowing down. It's been a while Team C Series has not missed been a while since Team Series has had this much attention, probably not since the heyday of the last trainer. She's referring to the retiring trainer at the beginning of the story. We are so back, aka... Oh, we're back! Oh no, Rose, it's over. We are so back in that kind of moment. True to her bold words, McQueen brings an inspiring amount of energy to the day's training session. I gotta say, I gotta admire Ueda-san's Asha the voice gold ship. So that's a finish, a flawless win, and you took the initiative at the best possible moment. Basically, right timing to start as the gate opens, and then took the initiative. Probably she used her skill at the right time, just as the finish line is approaching. Well, at least the race is won by a Mejiro family member, so a minor loss on that.
そろそろわしと手合わせできる域に来たようじゃの。あなたの場合、手合わせよりも先にゲート試験をしっかりと受けてください。
Trier. Alright, let's wrap it up here for today. Be sure to ice those legs. Ice those legs. What is this?
私はもう一本走ってきますわね。は、それなら私も走ります。私もマックイーンちゃんが頑張ってるなら、私たちも頑張りたいもん。無理に付き合わなくても。いいからいいから。
Standard iPhones, iPads, using the Lenovo's Razer 3 tiny. Oh, that's good.
では行ってまいりますわね。
Okay, once more then.
じゃあ私は邪魔してくよっと。
Don't pull brakes on her.
握ろうとしないでくださいませ。
Mejiro McQueen's industrious attitude has nothing but good effects on the team. And she is very much the heart and soul of Team Serious. Oh, that's an Asan. Yeah, you need me? Hmm? Oh. Drifting straight into olive winds. Oh dear. I know it's likely going to happen. According to Tazuna, the reporters are practically climbing over the gates for a chance to talk to you. Hey, you're trespassing the academy. At least wait for school official to grant permission. Look at this. The reporters are practically climbing over the gates. Yeah, they should be doing this, but I think it's funny. They must be interested now that you're the favorite to win the Akiteno show. Yep, Ichiban Ninki desu. So wanna do it, Simi, instead?
大好きなケーキを我慢してますの。って言っとけばいいんだろ。あなた、私がケーキ屋の前で悩んでいたのを見ましたわね。
I don't remember mandating a diet. It must be self-imposed. Oh man. Golgi pulling the line. Convinced that like I'm currently abstaining from my beloved cakes.
ダイエットのために大好きなケーキを我慢してますの。って言っとけばいいんだろ。
She literally said that. 大好きなケーキを食べに。試した。大好きなケーキを試して食べに。我慢して。A slice of too good hurt you, no?
気の緩みが思わぬ事態を招くこともありますから。
That'd be me when I'm trying to buy an ice cream, but unfortunately it's too easy to melt at this point anyway.
一番人気に支持されていますが、自信のほどは。
自信はもちろんありますが、勝負では何が起こる
We
か
usually
わかり
get
ま
to
せんから、
hear
慢心
interviews
せ
like
ずに
this
挑みたい
anyway.
と思っております。
強豪が名を連ねていますが、どのようなレース展開を考えていますか？
それは
So McQueen glances my way, her expression asking if that is a topic she could broach. Well, I'm afraid we can't share those details. Let's just say that it would be great if you could get a starting position on the inside.
そういえば一時期チームメンバーがメジロマックイーンさんのみになったという話を伺ったのですが、
ええ、今ではメンバーも増え、ようやく持ち直せたと言いましょうか。
そのきっかけはやはりメジロマックイーンさんの
Razer Red and White has yet to announce Floke being able to appear in the spin-off. McQueen looks away my way again. I said that she's struggling to come up with a good answer to that question. This is why we're here today. Even when the team was on the verge of disbandment, she pulled through and attracted new talent with her achievement. McQueen's efforts have been a big inspiration for the others.
なるほど。マックイーンさんには大きな期待がかかりますね。
McQueen?
あ、そうですわね。
Dere.
それでは最後
Doesn't
に
matter
ファンの
if he
方にメッ
chose
セー
the
ジをお
male
願
or
いします。
female trainer.
私を一番人気に推していただき、光栄に存じます。皆さんの期待にお応えできるよう、レース当日
For
ま
sure,
で
Grace cannot be
しっかりとトレーニング
tainted
に励
during
んでまいります。
interviews. She will win.
真面
She will
目
win
普通の記者会見だったぜ。
she will win the
普通に
Akiten.
答えたのですから当然ですわ。
でも返答の一つ一つがすっごくかっこよかったです。マックイーン
What's
さん
kind of interesting is that Anime Corner ranked Umamusume Cinderella Grey being the most viewed anime, well, at least on the top 3 for this season. It's not just the fans who are expecting great things of Mejiro McQueen. I can't think of anyone more deserving to stand at the center of a team. Alright, why don't we go get something tasty to charge us back up?
マジかよ。やったぜ、伊勢海老食べ放題。
Imagine how many lobsters that she can eat.
もう主役はマックイーンちゃんなんだから、マックイーンちゃんの好きなもの
Come
に
to
しよ
think of it, those background Umamusume aren't.
私は遠慮しておきます。
Why do they count
今日の
as
取材も入ってしまい
why
ま
do they
したし、
count as
そ
team
の分の
members
トレー
if
ニ
we
ングを
can't
したい
see
と思って
them?
ましたので。
これからトレーニング？おいおい、大丈夫か？
There's gotta be a reason. But I guess
もちろん無理はしません
but
わ。
I guess I won't get to see it till
前に倒れ
the
た
next
こともありますし。
story chapter.
でも仕上がりが順調な今こそその調子を崩したくないんです。よろしいですか、トレーナーさん。
I'll leave it up to
ありが
you.
とうございます。では行ってまいります。
Alright, I guess that's her off. I guess gold ship. Huh?
あいつ。
At last, the day of the Akiteno show arrives. So it's cloudy. Yep, those who stands are absolutely packed.
ゴルシ焼きそばが爆売れの予感。急いで用意しねえとな。
Gold ship yakisobas. Goshi's yakisobas on track for some record profits. I got news to that. Why don't you have your own noodle stand then? Why are you at the resting room then? What? And Miss cheering for McQueen. Speaking of which,
あいつならもう行っちまったぞ。
okay then. Still not much time left before the race starts. She's standing up a noodle stand, and then McQueen just started her own business, and then she proclaims that the gold yakisoba is going to be off the record with just one Umamusume manning the noodle workshop. Are you kidding me? I could tell that it's I may have to recall one of the episodes in Umayuru where Fine Motion and Air Shock visited a ramen shop, and Fine Motion is the one doing the vlogging. Doing the vlogging while Air Shock were being the cameraman. She tested out the ramen.
目白家の馬娘としての期待、応援してくださるファンの方々の期待、
Yep.
そ
This
して
is
私を信
this
頼
has
してくだ
got
さ
to
る
be
チームメン
the
バーと
this has got to be one of the highlight races that she's in.
皆さん必ず勝ってみせますわ。
What's kind of interesting that there, at least on Netkeiba, there isn't a participant entry on Aki 10 for Mejiro McQueen.
あいにくの天気の中、秋の天皇賞
Wonder why.
18人がゲートへ入りました。
I guess we'll have to find out.
外を回る羽目になっ
It's
て
one named Uma against 17 generic
なんと最
Umamusume.
初のコーナーで好意を
All on a muddy, rainy,
目指して
muddy road, rainy, rather, weather.
メジロマクイーン見事なスタートダッシュを決めました。外から一気に先頭へ立つ勢いで加速していきます。ここでマクイーン打ちをついていく。
よし、あとはポジションをキープしていけば。
It's
手長の展開、メジロマクイー
alright.
ンが
So based on the direction they're
両馬
in,
場を物
I'm
差し
guessing
な
that
走りを見せています。
I'm guessing this race is on
大きな手を
counterclockwise.
越え最後の直線へ入ります。
理想のポジション、足もしっかり残ってる。このレース勝てますわ。
マックイーン動いた。外から
Alright,
一気
she
に先頭へ
already finished one
後
turn.
方集団もスパートをかけるがマックイーン突き放す。強すぎる。マックイーンが
She uses her unique skill.
メジロマクイーン今ゴール。
Finish line.
春に続いて秋の天皇賞もメジロマク
She
イーン
reigns supreme with consecutive spring and autumn 10
メジロ
show.
マクイーン一番人気の期待に応えました。
Oh, even the board got localized too. Huh. Interesting. She got first place, but she got first place on Aki 10, but why am I getting this feeling that there's something wrong at least on the 2 episodes?
第1位に入選したメジロマックイーンは他の馬娘の進路を妨害したため
Oh.
18着に降着といたします。
Ow! The race unfolded with a great start for Mejiro McQueen. She navigated the inner track in an attempt to find a good position. Unfortunately, this hampered the movement of the runners behind her, resulting in a situation where many were in danger of falling. As this was caused by the race favorite to win, the public reaction was significant.
マックイーン大丈夫？
She might have used her unique skill at the wrong time, given that the weather, given that the weather, given that the weather did not favor most of the Umas.
下を向いてなんていられません。
Like, it is expected for rainy weather
レースで取り戻してみせます。
to
ちゃん
have
と反省
turf
も
or
してるんでし
dirt
ょ？
being
必要以上に自
muddy.
分を責めること
So,
ないから。そうです。
oh, sorry.
次のレースも期待してますから。頑張れマックイーンさん。
Let's see. So illegally obstructed other Umamusume during the race. I guess this was due to her skill that she used at the wrong time. Probably that's why she distracted the other Umamusume in Aki 10. Let's treat this as a learning experience. Well, we can have a fair race next time. Just don't distract the other Umamusume. Like, no bumping, no horse fighting around.
記者の方たちですわね。私を取材しようと待ち構えていたんですわ。きっと。
Yeesh!
まあいいんじゃね？
Can't those reporters give a break? Last of them should be gone soon enough. Let's hold off on any actual
別
training
に気に
today.
しませんわ。
Probably
Nanka
the better to watch the
chikareba,
IRL version.
seishin
That
sei
one gives a
taiou
much better visual.
それよりも今度はち
Yeah,
ゃんと
Nick
勝利して
Kiva only
明るい話題の
records.
取材を受けないとですわね。
Nick Kiva only records top 3 wins.
体を動かしたい気
There
分
it
ですよ。
is.
行きますわよ、トレーナーさん。
Okay, side note, I did see the record on Netkiba. It was not recorded, however. The one that I will have to check is subscribe to. Oh, okay. Okay, so I can only see the October 27, 1991 Tokyo R10. The one with 18 DQ. I think that's what the in-game story is. I think that's what the in-game story is trying to interpret. You have to go for the Japanese version of the. Alright, let me check. I know it's a bit inconvenient, but I think the UI for Netkiba English is a bit outdated than the one in the Japanese version. So, where do I find? No, not this one. There it goes. Currently I'm switching to the Japanese version of Netkiba since the English version of Netkiba for some reason didn't add the, let's see, Akiten. So let me check a little bit. Otomiru. Now I want to see the charts. Nope, it's not here. This is somewhat hard to find. Could have just clicked McQueen's katakana name in the English Netkiba page. I typed in a little bit on Mejiro, and then I found the race info on that. Race records. Why didn't I think of? Oh no, that's for the website. Haru-ten. Ah, there it is. I saw it. I saw the Akiten show in October 27, 1991. This is not. It was not listed in the English version, so I had to check a little bit on the Japanese side just to double check. Alright, so side note over. Now I'm in the mood to move my body. Okay. She's trying to continue training even though the press is onto something. Like, they would like to catch her in the scene training even though the school officials said at least calm down, camera staff. You wouldn't want to interfere the Uma in training. So, Blue Skies.
寮は目の前ですのよ。別に送っていただかなくても平気ですのに。
I don't want you to get caught up alone with a bunch of rabid reporters.
ですから、私は別に構いませんのに。
Even if they ask what.
McQueen さん。
Well, that's what I expected.
コメントお願いします。
あのような危険な走りはどうして起きてしま
Yep,
ったのでしょ
those
うか。
reporters are trying to get the first scoop on her. You know, the news scoop.
誠に申し訳ございませんでした。
What's worse, it's not one of the reporters is not
周りに気を配ることができず、
Katatsuko-san.
あのような事態を招いてしまいました。
妨害を受けた馬娘にはどのような対応を取られましたか？
お一人お一人お詫びをさせていただきました。
強引に内側に入れというトレーナーの指示があったともされていますが、
I would like to check for
トレーナー
support.
さんの指示、そんなことありませんわ。あれは私の判断で行ったことです。トレーナーさんは何も関係ありません。
Let's see. So, have you spoken to runners who were caught up behind you or paid each time a visit to apologize? Was it your trainer who instructed you to force your way inside That's not how the strategy works, Isha-san. Despite keeping her cool thus far, McQueen grows indignant when faced with this question. Protective, I think. I know she wants to answer the questions with honesty, and I intend to let her do so to help her sort out her own emotions. However, the sight of her trying to shoulder all the responsibility on her own is too much for me to bear. Alright, let's go, McQueen.
これではまるでトレーナーさんが原因だと思われて。
We're not gonna pressure you to do that. Regardless of whose judgment call it was, as our trainer, I take full responsibility of what happened. My dearest, my deepest apologies. Let's go. Just so the reporters will not, will not try to pounce on her asking questions. So that's why trainers had to say, had to apologize to the reporters so that they at least go away for now. But yeah, don't let it bother you, McQueen. You were simply running your heart out. There's nothing to blame on you. You said you were going to put this behind you, right? Let's put all of our energy towards the next race.
わかりましたわ。トレーナーさん。次のレース、予定していた有馬記念より先に、ジャパンカップへ出走したいのですが。
Japan Cup and Harima Kinen. You get it's on the right track.
いいえ、問題ありません。走る準備は整っています。どうかジャパンカップへの出走を認めてください。
I imagine she hopes to put this into that away as quickly as possible. Not only that, but she likely means as a way to redeem herself in the eyes of fans and those she troubled. Alright, our next race will be Japan Cup.
必ず勝ってみせますわ。
Let's see. Looking at the archives. We'll see.
マックイーン伸びが苦しい。先頭との差が開いていく。
Oh.
一番人気メジロマックイーン4着に敗れました。
Okay. She placed fourth. I can see why. Japan Cup. It's not listed, but I might be able to find. McQueen takes fourth, so it's on the November 24, 1991. It does have a replay video, but we'll need to find the. Am I supposed to find the record? Oh, hold on. 11:24. There it is. Japan Cup. Japan Cup G1 1991. Tokyo 10R. Turf 2.4 kilometers. Yes, that did happen. Major McQueen got 4th place.
皆さん、申し訳ありません。不甲斐ない結果となってしまって。
おいおい、なんでお前が謝るんだよ。別に私たちは迷惑なんて受けてない。
It's actually a big deal, gold ship. Remember, in Akiten, she did force her way in the last kilometers of the race. That game doesn't really update the full records until at least the mid-1990s on the EN website. Yeah, I get, but what I'm a bit confused is that the layout for Netkeba's Japanese website looks more mobile first layout than the English version, which has the table. So table is more convenient, but the one with the app version, it only shows the list of races that Netgeba recorded throughout the years. So I'll have to double check on both the I'll have to double check both the video archive list and the English version that has the chart, so that I can check which one has the so that I can cross-reference by date, so about the race that happened. Alright, so yeah, that's right. Let's go stop our faces,
私
McQueen.
はその
Uh,
遠慮しておきます
I
わ
guess she's not
有
hungry.
馬記念だって控えてますし、走ったばかりでお腹も減っていませんから。
She's gonna miss out on her favorite
私
cake,
おばあ様に電話
unfortunately.
をしないと。お先に失礼しますわね。皆さん本当に申し訳ありませんでした。
Eh? McQueen?
ちょっとわざとらしかったか。つかあんたマジで演技下手だな。
I'm not even Shizuko Osaka! Sorry, it took me a second to catch on, but I tried. When McQueen fled to the room, I wasn't sure whether to go after her or give her some space. A moment of indecision I'm already regretting.
お邪魔する。
Oguri!
おお、オグリじゃねえか。お前も応援に来てたのか。
Nope.
世話になったチームの
of
後
course
輩
she
が
is
走ると
here.
あってな。ところで主役の姿がないようだが、
She's having a phone call with her grandmother.
何かあったみたいだな。聞かせてもらってもいいだろうか。
I tell Ogurika everything that transpired since he departed from the team. About how we were in danger of being disbanded and how we were able to overcome that by recruiting new members. About the embarrassment McQueen had suffered at the Akiteno show and her attempt to redeem herself only to place fourth. I explained how everything keeps failing to come together for Mejiro McQueen, no matter how she tries to make pieces
な
fit.
るほど。私はマックイーンの考えてることがなんとなく。
Basically, she's having a hard time trying to balance between
全ての期待に
managing
応えなくて
being
はいけない
serious
と思い込ん
and
でいる。
racing for her honor
私に
in
もそういう
Mejiro
時期があっ
family,
た。
only to cause a scandal at the Akiten.
いつの間にかその期待に応えようと自らを縛り付けてしまう。結果期待が大きくなればなるほどそれを障害と感じてしまうようになるんだ。
Ah, okay. Obstacles, I see. The only reason this team is still around is because Mejiro McQueen was there for us. Everyone looks up to her, aspires to be like her. And it's not just the other runners, I pile on the pressure with every victory too. It's obvious now that she has been struggling with everything riding on her shoulders.
そんな時期待を障害ではなく力に変えてあげるのがトレーナーの役割なんじゃないのか。
One thing I can say about Ogre Cup in this story point, at least given the timeline that she's already an experienced Umamusume after her last race at Makinen. Well, she did get first place on the final Twinkle series. Yeah. Gotta learn from the experts. So from obstacles to power, Oguri, how did the old man go about helping you do that? Basically, she's talking about her
別に教え
trainer.
てもいいんだが。
I'm guessing her trainer in
君たちだけ
the
の関
anime
係性がある
Cinderella
はずだ。
Grey, in the
私の
manga
時と同じ
version
やり
of
方をしても
Cinderella Grey, I think.
意味がないんじゃないかと私は思う。
The bond that McQueen and I share. I have none of the skill or charisma that my mentor possessed, yet McQueen still trusted me to be her trainer. Just why did she choose to place her faith in me? What can I do now in her hour of need?
その迷いのない返事。
Well, we did see the flashback back when McQueen exhausted herself during the nightly training session. So, yeah. That's it. That's what I need to do. I need to stand by her side and offer my faith and support. I'm going to go look for McQueen.
じゃあ私は商店街と学園通りと駅前あたりをぶらついてみようか
I
な。
mean, isn't it obvious?
私、マクイーンさんが学園に戻ってないか確認してきます。私はレース場の周辺を探します。じゃあ私は神社周辺に行くね。
Even the NBC Lumas are going to find her anyway. Our team's ace needs us now more than ever. Well, Gold Ship. Don't tell me Gold Ship is going to bag her. You know, bag McQueen in a potato sack. That joke is referenced in Umamusume Anime Season 2, I think. Mejiro McQueen tried to bag No, Gold Chip tried to bag Mejiro McQueen in that episode. Don't tell me she's going to do that. No, Gold Chip. Welcome back, Ace. It's already 11 p. It's already 11 p.m. So daily reset, guys. I was about to finish the story. Thanks, login bonus. Oh yeah. Goga, how's Uma Ian? Oh, I'm running out of supporting. I'm running out of friend points. But, oh well. Oh yeah, following friends that I followed. Here's Xenon, Love My Ball Stars player, Luna, Kogarai, Survivor, and Teio. Oh, Teio, Rat Girl, you are featured in my friends list. Right. God, I got a lot of followers. 26. Remember, I'm using a decently trained Agnes Tachyon and one cap Biko Pegasus. I guess they wanted to go for that speed card. Okay, so it's only like 2 chapters and then I'm finished with... It's only like 2 episodes and then again finish story chapter 1, so... Welcome back, Ace! Welcome back to the team! Man, I was so gripped over this story, even if it's like simplified. My own chapter in the history of Team series began with only Mejiro, McQueen at my side. Her incredible ability to capture hearts and minds has been the crux of our team's growth. But with every person she inspired, the weight of her expectations grew heavier. There's Mejiro. McQueen! I had to run all the way to the other side of the shopping district.
前にもこんなことがありましたわね。私がくじけそうになっていると、こうしてトレーナーさんが駆けつけてくれて。
Yeah, like that last time. At least you're not exhausted or overexerting yourself after that race. Yeah, the bogey race. That's all I can do. There's just so much I've yet to figure out as a trainer. I didn't even realize that my hopes for you were turning into obstacles in your path. But it's not just that we expect a lot for you. You've inspired everyone on Team Serious. Well, that was that one time that was just that one time you almost broke the rules. You shouldn't squander it for now. I mean, we have faith in you. No matter how many mistakes we try to trip you up along the way, you'll keep going, and we'll keep cheering. We believe in you, and that's not changing just because of a bad race or two. Remember what they said about Oguri? That she couldn't win anymore. But everyone on the team supported Oguri right until the very end. No matter the results, she went into every race determined to make us proud. That's what we needed, made her our ace. Mm-hmm. Maybe just... I mean, you can actually tell how they animated her teary eyes. Of course you are. Oh, McQueen! Man, it's just too heartbroken to see it, but my gosh. Mejiro McQueen breaks into tears, releasing all the pressure that had built up within her. Lobu, what happens is that Trader Sad tried to comfort or go heart to heart with Mejiro McQueen. Then, everything that she had piled up, her doubts, until the last previous 2 races. One she got DQ'd, Akiten, and the other she went 4th place at Japan Cup. Yeah, that's what happened. We're trying to get McQueen to be herself again, even if she fluke a Racer 1, fluke a Racer 2. So that's why we're trying to get her back to the team. So we're now back at Tracen Academy.
ただいま戻りましたわ。
帰ってきたか。
Hello, Goshi!
目白家の馬娘が夜遊びだなんておばあ様が知ったら大変だよ。心配したぞ、マックイーン。
Look, it's your inspiration!
ご心配を
McQueen didn't care that Oguri Cup is already here.
おいおい、そうじゃねえだろ。私らが聞きたいのはそんなしけた言葉じゃないっての。
ちょっと何を
Hey!
何の真似ですの
It's your grandson!
高らかに宣言しろって。お前は何を
It's
言
your
うために戻ってきたん
grandson!
だ。
Remember?
私はこれからも
Right back there,
走り続け
run!
ます
I held it
できること
alive.
だって
Might lose again, might even
あ
cry.
るかもしれません
That's the point of winning or losing.
皆さんの期待を背に受けて走り続けてみせますわチームのエース
Come on, give me the full scale of that illustration. Go for it, McQueen. For those wondering, your last race is... Huh?
今のマックイ
Last
ーン
race is
ちょっとかっ
on...
こいいよ。
マックイーンちゃん
I think if
こ
I
れからもず
remember
っと
it.
一緒に走ろう
Pikachu? Yeah, number 4.
力に
Oh
変
wait,
える
it's
ことが
not
できたみ
in
たいだ。
order. Whoops. My bad.
もう宣言は済みましたから
You know her
早
last
く下ろ
race
してくだ
is
さいま
in
せ
her last race is in Kyoto Daishoten. Right before that, she won Takarazuka Kinen, which is in 1993. Huh. Okay. Well, yes, yes, you can have this one, folks. You can let me down now. No, Goldship. Keep holding your grandson. The laughs coming from the training staff room continue to echo through the halls late into the night. 1 month later, are we at Arimakinen?
緊張してきたなんで私
This has got to be her last race before retirement.
それは私に夢を見てくださっている証拠ですわそしてその思いが私の背中を押してくれています
行け、マックイーン。グランプリ馬娘の栄光を勝ち取ってこい。
Good luck, McQueen.
行ってきますわ
1 year ago, Oguri Cup made a miracle happen at Arimakinen. And today, we stand ready to make our way at the very same
今
race.
年最後の大一番、グランプリレース有馬記念。今、
Yep.
スタートです。
Most medium to long Umamusume's final race at the very Arimakinen.
前回のオグリカップに次いで優秀たちが新たな伝説を築くべく有馬記念に挑みます。先頭でゴールを決めるのは
I can see what happened.
メジロマックイーンか、それとも歴戦のライバルたちか。今大
Arimakinen.
歓声をかみしめるように馬娘たちが力強くスタート前を駆け
Oh
抜けてい
wait,
きます
Arimakinen, December 22, 1991.
私をまた一歩前へと押してくれますわ
Oh wait, it's December 22, 1991.
本当にいい走りだね、マックイーン。春の
Well,
天皇賞
there
の時
goes-
と同じ、
There goes Mejiro Ryan.
それ以上かも。
調子はずっと変わってません
Nothing with me is truly changed, but I know certainly learned to run expectations to strength.
各馬娘
Turn that-
第四コーナー回って
Turn that goal into strength.
グランプリ
300 meters left.
残り300メートル。
You're already in the last
今の
turn.
私ならきっと
ここでメジロマックイーンがラストスパート。前との距離が
Meiji base, first place.
2番手。やはり現役最強馬娘はメジロマックイーンだ。しかし内からも1人。
Oh, there's one. There's one trying to chase her in first place.
勝者はどっちだ。
And the winner is... let's see. Ace Maker. This one, first place, Mejiro McQueen. You have to place first on Nakayama turf, 2.5 kilometers, and field size 5, so 5 Umamusume. This is an optional race. No, not optional race. You need to unlock. You need to get first place if you want to unlock the last episode. Great traders this time are Oguri and Gold Ship, and then two other NPC Umamusume. Alright, so what happened at Arimakinen, December 22, 1991? Well, you'll have to check this last episode. Well, everyone's out here.
それは間違いありませんわ。調整も完璧でしたし、勝負どころでの集中力もすごかったです。今日のレースに関しては私の力負けでした。
So you seem quite pleased
とても
considering.
実りの多いレースでしたから、今の私に足りていないもの、今後鍛えていかなければならない箇所、そのあたりのことがよくわかりましたわ。それにジャパンカップの時とは違い、納得のいく走りはできました。トレーナーさんの
Was able to convert all the expectations into power, and even Goldship is listening.
次も頑張ってください、マクイーンさん。
ええ、もちろんです。
期待してますよ、エース。また素敵なレースを見せてね、マクイーン。
Well, at least she got the title
レー
Ace
スの何か恥じない走り
Team
をお見せいた
Series.
しますわ。
But I wonder what's going
そんなレ
to
ースも終わったことだし、
check for in
ト
the
レーナ
next
ーがおごりで
chapter.
飯食いに行くぞ。
I sure do. I even put aside my last paycheck just for this. Don't tell me Goldship is trying to surprise Mejiro McQueen without telling me she's trying to surprise Mejiro McQueen.
言いましたわね。私、今日までレース
I was watching how much I ate in preparation for this race, so I'm quite famished.
私たちの底知れぬ食欲を
Have you ever died together with so many hungry Umamusume at once?
そうだ、せっかくだから
We're dealing with
僕
two
にハイアンたちも呼ぼうぜ。
Umamusume now. Well, where are the other two Mejiros? My wallet's definitely not that
エ
full.
ッチしない。さあ、行くぞ。
Oh, rip your wallet. You don't have enough carrots to roll for the next Umamusume. A year after Ogurika's miraculous Arimakinen performance, Team Series begins yet another new chapter. Though may have stumbled a bit along the way, the team's rookie ace and rookie trainer have never stopped running forward. There is still much room to grow before Series reaches the same heights as time passes. Yes, my wallet! I can't handle two hungry Umamusume at once! However, the passion inherited from previous generation is firmly woven into the fabric of the team. Ryan would be again, but Oguri is already on a different I think Oguri is on a different food restaurant or something. Probably she's slurping more ramen. Ryan would be fine, but then for Oguri, yeah, I don't think she'll be here, but she has to deal with two other Umamusume.
皆さん、行ってきますわね。
頑張れ頑張れ、エース。
Right,
見事連覇を
so
果た
where's
したら
this
スイーツ食べ放題だってさ。
本当ですの？
Pleasing sweets, by the way.
ダメですよ。
Sweets,
マクイーンちゃんの集中力が切れちゃう。気合が入るかなって思ったんだけど、逆効果だったか？エース、集中集中。
Mm,
そうですわ
come on.
集中
If I get a
集中
You're kidding me. Focus on the desserts. This is the same. This is the same. What's that? This is the same chant when spend the other team members' team speak over cheering or going for sweet in the anime. Go for the sweets, please. Mejiro McQueen. Good help having a obsession with sugar. Sugary sweets, I guess. Your rival today is undefeated Tokai Teio. Judging by the way she raced so far, she's a force to be reckoned with. And to back that up, she's also today's favorite to win. Ichiban Ninki. But I know that in the end, you'll cross that finish line first.
任せてくださいませ
I think that timeline would intertwine with Tokai Teio's season, anime season 2, I think. Well, we're expecting great things, Ace.
必ず勝ってまいります
Tokai Teio.
メジロマクイーンリードを桟橋に広げた
That's the reason for the line.
先頭メジロマクイーンゴー
Crosses the finish line. She's the first Umamusume to achieve 2 victories at Haru Tenosho. Yes, you can get the support card. You can get the support card after you finish the first story chapter. So beautiful. It even also has the, but how do you say this? At least the confetti makes it more effective. Haru Tenosho. So, Haru Tenosho. Yes, this happened in April 26, 1992. She placed first place, even though she is second most favorite Umamusume at that time.
おめでとうマックイーンさん
She's shining, am I right, Am I right,
うちのエー
ladies?
スはありがとうございます皆さん
I guess this would be the start of Umamusume's second season. Alright, so I have to reduce the volume mostly because this is the 3D music video for Yep, this is Hajimari no Signal. However, in the English title for this song is, you can guess about 3 seconds. Signal of something new. Of course, I'm still referring to the original Japanese title, Hajimari no Signal. Fortunately, you can listen to the full version of those songs. Now that it's available on Spotify, Apple Music, and YouTube Music. Now, this being a solo song, I do like the direction of, I do like the lighting that casting on Mejiro McQueen. So, I almost think like this story connects to both the finishing act for Cinderella Grey and one to connect with Umamusume second season, the anime season 2. So having to mention Tokai Teio right near the end of the this current episode, kind of makes me wonder, how did the game story connect with the anime? Like, I know it's loosely accurate with the game's story, but at least it interconnects with the other medium. Well, simple choreography as expected. I mean, she had to hold the microphone in her left hand. Wait, her holding microphone left-handed. Is she left-handed? And that is the end of the story chapter 1. Soaring Star Mejiro McQueen. So, it's pretty good. I enjoyed the first chapter. Even if I have to scroll a little bit on Netcaba's official website to see what transcends with the game story to the IRL records. So yeah, it's pretty good. I had time to like about the story progress, and come to think of it, I had to watch Asmongold's VOD on Asmongold's stream highlights on Umamusume. I've yet to check the second one. The races are anchored in reality, but the game story progresses different to the anime. I guess whichever connects to the IRL records. Maybe might have different deviations for either the game story or the anime story. In this case, with Mejiro McQueen, I thought Mejiro's chapter is like a connection to both the end of Cinderella Grey, which considering the manga's final chapter is on its way, and then right near the end of the first story chapter, I thought it would connect to start with Tokai Teio's anime season. Oh my god, I just got UC2 Chronogenesis, and I haven't even raised her potential level or 3-star. But it's kind of interesting that this is the first time I rolled a gacha on Umamusume Japanese version, where I actually got the same Umamusume on the same, like twice. Like, not once, but twice. So, it's a rare moment. Having to hit two 0.5% pickups is like, it's gotta be 5D chess winning. Right, so next story chapter will be Rice Shower's main story chapter. But given that the next event story will be about Brand New Friend, which is a tie-in to Umamusume's second season, Tokai Teio's anime season. Rice Shower's story chapter will be covered next time, once I've covered the event story for both Tokai Teio and Mejiro McQueen. Now, July 16. Oh, sorry. So by this point, once the Brand New Friend starts, I think we might be able to get new story chapter in Umamusume's Japanese version, Arc 2, Chapter 3, I think. So I'm looking forward to that. At least to check what's up with the dark horse of G1 trophies stealing jam. But yeah, Rash Hour is pretty good. So far, I haven't finished race 4 yet, because Kyoto Turf 3 kilometers long right outer. Here's the con. My Rice Shower is still below 4,000. That's why I was not able to win the race. But since it only affects the mood bonus, so I might try using a different Uma this time to clear this one. 3 kilometer Kyoto Turf. Yeah, screw this. Screw this, I'm balling with Mejiro McQueen. Why give her Niban Ninki? Bruh, who's first place? Tomshimachi. Tomshimachi.
勝利をこの手に
Oh, sorry.
曇り空の下、京都レース場、芝3000、6人の馬娘たちが挑みます。
Alright.
一番人気はもちろんこの子。
So you're the first place, but you have two bold triangles in one circle. Well, Mejiro McQueen got 2 double circles in 1 line triangle.
ゲートイン完了。出走の準備が整いました。
Oh, there's Gold Ship. What the heck?
今スタートが切られました。各馬娘綺麗なスタートを切りました。
Yeah, this will take a long time before reaching the last 400 kilometers.
さあ花に立ったのは1番。このままリードすることが
Oh yeah, even in horizontal mode, I don't think you can shift your camera to the focus Umamusume. If you're rendering this race in horizontal. Hmm? Well, we've already reached the 4th corner. I know Mejiro McQueen is more strategic on Edge Chaser, but why the heck is it already so many lengths behind the other Umamusume? Look at this! I guess the top Shimachi Umamusume. Oh no, that's not Shimachi. So the one in the first is apparently the front runner. At least the placing is not that concerning until we reach to the final 400 meters. That's where the real test of who's gonna win is going to test the RNG. Holy moly! Come on, Gold Ship. At least reduce your distance difference with the 2 NPC Umas in front of you. If there's an option to use dynamic camera early in the game, I would be able to see the playable Umamusume in first person, see how they run the race. But there is a caveat which you cannot see the unique skill animation. Yes, if it's not in portrait mode, then you'll not be able to see the unique skill animation if you're playing this on mobile. On the Steam version, however, perfect timing. You can actually look at the unique skill animation if you're playing this on Steam. So they added that exclusive benefit for those who are playing the PC client. However, DMM didn't have this benefit. Remember, the DMM version is close to the mobile version, so no unique animation if you're watching the race in horizontal orientation. Yep. Guess I'll need rice shower for this. 2 more tries. Let's see if it's not fixed. So close. Even if I have the advantage of rice shower getting the great mood, look at this, 3 triangles. I will still train rice shower for just to finish this team practice. Why give her go Baninki and then Mejiro McQueen need Baninki? Which, by the way, Mejiro only ended up 2nd place because of, I think it's Hard Lecturer, no one who got 1st place. I'm just gonna skip to the last 400 meters. She got late start? Oh no! You steal G1 crowns, not this one? You gotta be goddamn lucky if you want to beat the race. She is not using her skill. That's not the one that... never mind. Screw it. No! Anju got 5th place.
1番
Gold ship. Gold ship in last place. Oh man. Yes, it's expected. I did let Ryzen get first place, but I was just laughing at Gold ship always plays last. Alright, one more try, but this time with Agnes Tachyon. My other Umamusume that I already raced with. Look at this. Long B Turf S. She's gonna win. You just need to use her skills a lot. Like, double triangle, double circle in one triangle. What could go wrong?
の一番人気
Yeah. Let's see. First place favorite and race? Well,
曇り空の
again, skipping the 400 meters
猛
left.
ダッシュを見せたのは4番まもなく第4コーナーカーブ
ここからスパート、一気にレースが動きます。
じりじり詰める1番ここで抜け出したまだ先頭は動かない。これは直線勝負になるか。400を切りました。さあ最終コーナーを曲がって最後の直線コースに入った1番速いもはや独走状態。1番先頭は1番これは強い。残り200。5番食らいついてゆく。1番リードは4馬身強い。先頭は依然1番足色は衰えない。大楽勝だ。1番今勝利です。この子にかなう馬娘はいるのか。レースを制しました。1番の完勝でした。2着5番3着は4番。
興味深い結果だ。
God damn it, the last two blazers are artistic. Oh my god. How could you lose to these? How could you lose to these 4 generic Umamusume? Oh my god. I still have a chance to finish race 4. That's why I'm not covering another story chapter. I'm trying to win race 4, god damn it. Looks like Sun is not winning. Well, most of the Umamusume with hair accessory on the right is the cult. Oh, I thought I already unlocked that dialogue. Well, I'm not doing this again. Well, at least until I try to get first place with Rice Shower. I mean, the one with the great mood always have high chances of winning. So, before I forget, I might as well have to do like Love Live. Like, I only participated in the show segment. Fortunately, I did make slight progress, but it's only on the show mode. I'll do the stage mode next. Alright, so again, next Umamusume stream. On the Japanese side, character story, English version, however, event story with Kita-chan, Satoru Daimon, Tokai Teio, and Mejiro McQueen. Yep. And then afterwards for the English, afterwards with that event story, story chapter 2, part 1, story chapter 2, Rice Shower. So, okay, so now that it's Saturday, I can go to sleep, even though I said I like to cool orange. So, try pacing up. I already got team rank C. So, that is going to be it for me. I'm not sure if I'll be streaming a multiplayer game tomorrow night. So, yeah. Look, I can't believe he didn't get first place. I know. Not even Rice Shower, though that one Umamusume that I tried didn't end up getting first place. You need first place to clear this story chapter. That's why. Alright, I do have Wrestler Reana to catch up, but now that the maintenance is over, I'll have to do that tomorrow morning, so I don't think I'll have a morning stream, a Saturday morning stream. So I might likely join in the Saturday night multiplayer session. So it's a 50-50 chance I'll record or stream, but I didn't have any planned stream scheduled this week, so I'll go back to that next week instead. So anyway, that is going to be it. Has anyone enjoyed Mejiro McQueen's story chapter? Good? Alright, so yep, that's going to be it. Thank you for watching. Like, share, subscribe, Discord server, X, Twitter, link in the video description below. And yeah, see you guys next time. That one time she remembered that she shared a veal weight over the gap, but it's normal. Anyways, goodbye. See you soon. Yeah, it's gonna give two more lines from Mejiro McQueen and then bounce. So yeah, see you guys next time. Good night.
周囲の方々へのご挨拶は徹底しています。目白家ではいつもそうしておりましたので。